Hello, I'm Pete Starkey with iConnect 007 here in Productronica. We're at the extremely busy and impressive booth of Mycronic, and I'm delighted to have the opportunity to speak with Clemes Jargon, who is Vice President of Global Dispensing Division. Clemes, we know you're busy, but thank you very much for spending your time.
Thanks, Pete, for coming. It's a pleasure to have you here at our booth. So I can imagine you want to talk about our new dispensing, what we have launched at the trade fair here in Munich this year. So you know that we are known already for more than 12 years for jet printing, with the most speedy, very high accuracy My700 for solder paste, which also can do dispensing. But we found that we can only address certain applications, while the dispensing market is a huge market. And there's a lot of applications to be addressed. And with our MySmart product family, which we have launched during this show, we can address all different kind of dispensing applications, which you have to do from LED encapsulation, underfill, or any other thing what you can imagine.
Could you give us a brief overview of the equipment that you've launched here?
Sure. The first thing what we have launched is our tabletop equipment, which is over there in the corner. This is two different type of tabletops in two different segments. One very, very low cost with reasonable features, which can be used when you start to entrance the dispensing market as a customer. We have a more advanced tabletop solution with vision capacities, for example. And this is more or less a kind of dispensing machine, which is not an inline solution. But when you go for inline dispensing, you would rather go for this machine, which we show here, which is our MyD50.
In what sort of production line scale would you see this sort of equipment?
Yeah, so we have already experience with this types of machine also in high volume scale production. For example, in China, where we are delivering these machines to a couple of the local smartphone manufacturers. So whenever you have dispensing applications in a high volume commodity product, you would go for this kind of machine.
But is this machine flexible in that you can change the part number, the design quickly?
Yes, that's a good question. So a dispensing machine is always a combination of the platform itself, the valve, and the software. And the software we have selected is very easy to use. That's important for the operators. And we have about 20 valves in the portfolio, which you can select depending on the application you have to serve.
Just in terms of applying solder paste, it seems to me that dispensing has taken over a large proportion of the market that used to be served by printing. Am I correct?
Yeah, so the solder paste market is still growing for us, because we see there's a huge demand for replacing stencil printers by a solder paste solution. When you want to replace stencil printers with a solder paste jetting solution, you would always go for the My700. This is the best option for this. But for any glue, SMA, silver epoxy, or any other selection in dispensing of any other material, and there are thousands of materials in the market, you would always then go for example, the MyD50, which we have shown here on the Productronica.
So is this a single-headed machine?
This is a dual-headed machine we have here. You have a single head, we have also dual-headed, but we also have a coating portfolio. What we have learned is that even the conformal coating market is increasing a lot, and we have also a conformal coating machine, which is in the other area of our booth here, and this is also a dual-head machine. For example, when you would like to combine a spray coater and a needle coater for certain applications for conformal coating, in the automotive area, for example, then you would go for this machine.
So with a two-head machine, you could have one head running with glue, one head running on paste?
You would always go, when you select this dispenser, for glue solutions. Yeah, whenever you would go for solder paste, we always recommend to go with the My700.
Yep. Which is a machine in the same family. I think this machine has probably a longer history than this machine.
Yes, the My700 has a very long history. We started 12 years ago with the My500. then my 600, now with the my 700, which is now first time a true dual head machine. That means what you were asking for, when you would like to combine solder paste and dispensing in one machine on high speed, you would go for the my 700, which has dual head, and you can combine both media on the same machine.
No, I say you have an extremely impressive display here, Clemens, and such a fantastic range of equipment to suit so many different requirements and applications within the assembly chain.
Yeah, thanks. That's a good observation. Mycronic is really grown in portfolio. We had the chance and the luck and opportunity to do a couple of acquisitions in the last couple of months and years, and this has been building blocks we connected together to make the portfolio very complete. When you look at the portfolio, you see here at our booth, you see solder paste jetting, you see an SPI now due to the VIT acquisition we have done.
Yeah, we spoke with the VI technology guys this morning, and they demonstrated to us how neatly their capability slots in with your capability.
Exactly. Just imagine that you connect our My 700 solder paste jetting machine with the SPI from VIT, then you can really make sure that you have a perfect quality of the products you supply to your customers. Yeah? And then combine this with the pick and place machine and with the AOI, and then go in the back-end process with our dispensing portfolio and coating portfolio. Then you have everything what you need to make a factory complete. But it's not only the machinery we're offering, we also have a very broad portfolio of software to make full line control, which gives what you need as a company who provides factory solutions to your customers. And this is what we make complete from Mycronic.
Yeah, I think we see this as a trend. It's the movement forward from being an equipment supplier to a total solution provider.
Yeah. Because that's exactly what you need when you want to deliver quality, high accuracy, high quality, reliability, process control over the whole value chain, and that's what we can offer from Mycronic.
Clemens, it's been a delight to meet you. Thank you very much indeed for sparing time in your busy schedule.
Thanks for coming, Pete. It was my pleasure as well.
It was my pleasure as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pete Starkey, iConnect 007 in Productronica. Thank you.